toy friends, welcome back. I'm Will.
Hey, I'm
That's
Bob
that's Bob. That guy's Bob.
all day long,
You're you.
sometimes twice on Sundays.
And together we form the 1-8 team.
And if you
Ah,
can hear this broadcast, you are part of the 118.
you are. What was the I like the Voltron when he was like, and I'll form the head. And then with the
Oh, yeah.
vehicle Voltron, he would say like, I'll form the torso. And I was always like, yeah, it
Uh,
doesn't sound quite
or
as
I'll
good.
form the mid arm elbow joint
Yeah, yeah,
because there were
yeah.
like so many of them.
All right, we got Ian here. Meow.
What's up, Ian?
Let's do
Shane.
this. What's up, Shane? He's running to the store. All right.
Yeah, we'll
Drive
be
safe.
here.
Yep. Greetings and salutations. And
Oh,
then
no,
Ian
I'm
with
not
the
sure if that was a
zinger,
typo, but
right account the first time.
yeah.
That's very nice. Fat Red Foo.
What's up, Pooh?
Hey guys, listen while shopping with the lady. Hey.
There you go.
All right, yeah. Take it
Multitasking.
easy, Don't because if
Stanley,
you're not
what's
paying
up?
attention, sometimes you get in trouble. So make sure your
Yeah,
dimension's not.
you can always
Uh,
watch the replay later.
Stanley's Toy Room. What's happening? All right, and oh, do they sell toys where you're shopping? Uh,
Inquiring minds want to know,
yeah, very good. All right.
but it may
Well,
not be able to type in. Oh,
sort of.
oh,
Currently got
TJ
TJ
Maxx.
Maxx. Hey, every
Yeah.
once in a while, TJ Maxx has a nice banger, like knockoff military set or like
hmm
hmm,
Something that can be painted up or reused.
oh,
Oh, okay. Salivations. All right. Well,
salivations or
remember, this is a
and
family show.
Brian, how you do? How
Hey,
you
Brian.
do? What's
We'll
happening?
be seeing Brian later on
Is
Into the
Brian
Toy
coming
Barn.
to Joe Fest this year?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, not good, not
No.
good.
But next year.
MGF or Michael
Hey.
Gene Fleming, as the lame call him. No, I'm kidding. It's MGF in the house. What's up, Michael? Uh, and then not this year. Sorry to hear that, Brian. I would have loved to see you again.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. All right.
It is a much longer drive for him than it is.
Dojatron at work. All
Oh, no.
right.
Work on a
Well,
Sunday. What's up with that?
yeah. At least you can listen to us
Yeah.
and have some fun. We're chilling here. So who all in the chat is going to Joe Fest? I'd like to know. Let's get everyone raise your hand if you're going to Joe Fest. I'm just curious.
This guy.
Um, yeah,
Who's
I'm
got two
going.
thumbs and going to Joe Fest?
Yeah, give me a thumbs up in the chat if you're going to Joe Fest. Just curious to how many people watching are actually going. Um, so
No, no, waves don't count.
no, but different
But
hotels, sadly. Oh, all right. Hey, Shane's going. Yeah,
all
boy.
right.
I know he's going because he's going to be my co-pilot on the way up there. I'm going to meet up with him and we're going to
Oh,
cruise up
excellent.
together. Yeah, because I was flying solo this year anyway, so it does make the drive go a little faster.
Hey,
Yeah,
here we go. Stanley's Toy Room. Yep.
yeah, nice. All
But
right,
at the
all right.
different hotel, and that's not bad.
Yeah,
Although
it's
I
it's not as
recommend,
convenient, but it's you could
yeah,
make it work.
I do recommend though, even if your hotel is pretty close, drive your car to the parking deck that's right there by the convention center, because then
Yeah.
you've got a place to like dump off your goods, so you don't have to like carry them around all day.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. Yeah.
when I was at a remote hotel one year, that I didn't do that the first day, and then was like, oh yeah, screw this. Plus, sometimes walking, like when I was walking back to my hotel, um, yeah, I got hit on by some like panhandlers and whatnot. So if you want to
Hey,
avoid that,
toys.
driving
You're like
back and
toys.
forth,
How'd
yeah,
you know? How'd you
yeah.
know? Hey,
No,
hey,
toys weren't
vintage
what they were
store.
asking for.
Any
Yeah,
Joes
but
in there? Yeah, they do.
yeah,
The parking
yeah. There's like
garage,
a
if you park on like the second level, you could just walk across that bridge right to where the convention is, and that's pretty
mhm.
convenient. But this does bring up my first Joe Fest. I decided to go like the day before Joe Fest. Um, literally. Like, and I just showed up and I was like, my hotel was about 25 minutes away. That was like the closest one I could find. And I didn't think it was a big deal. But due to some confusion because of, um, anyway, I missed Saturday, like a lot of Saturday. I wound up like, so I got there Friday for the preview night. I went, right. Saturday morning I went, oh nice.
Mm.
MGM and dad. Awesome. Um that's awesome. Have you been there before? And if I did meet you, I'm sorry if I forgot or something, but
There are so many people there.
I just don't remember
It
everyone.
yeah. This
But
year I
yeah,
got to get better about taking pictures with everybody.
yes, yes, because I didn't last year. There's like a bunch of people I didn't get a ride with
Yeah.
or didn't get a picture with. But anyway, yeah, so I went and I told them when I was checking in because I just showed up and I was like, "You got any rooms? I'm going to this Joe Fest thing. It's about 15 minutes away." I was talking to the lady there, and she's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." So she signed me up. I thought I signed up through Sunday, right? Anyway, I'm on the sales
Mhm.
floor on Saturday afternoon. I'm sitting in a panel, right? Hey, how's it going, Ronnie? How are you? I'm sitting in a panel and I get an email on my phone and it says, "Thank you for checking out, for
Uh-oh.
staying with us." It was like 12 noon, right? And I go, "What?" Because I had driven back on Friday, put all of my stuff in the room, right? Uh, oh, I have. Yes, my dad is bringing brownies and will be on my
Awesome.
Ford machine gun scooter.
Sweet.
Yes,
Are
I have
they
met you
special
before. Yeah,
brownies?
yeah, yeah. The dad is bringing. I have seen you with the Nerf guns, right, on the scooter. Yeah, 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 yeah. I've met you before. Yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool. Hey, less than 2 weeks ago. Yes,
Yes.
I can't
Almost
wait,
time.
man. I was definitely going to be talking about you in a couple minutes, but anyway, dude, that's like nightmare fuel. I had like, because first of all, on my first Joe Fest, I spent all of my money in the first hour. I went into Joe Fest without a plan. I walked in there and I just blew my wad like the second, like I walked in there and I just boom, just dropped everything. Like I had arms full of crap. Like I just kept seeing stuff and going, "Hey, I'll buy it, I'll buy it." So like Saturday, I was also like pretty broke because I think I spent my whole budget. I think I called the boss, the home office, and I negotiated like a little more. I was like, I need some spending money, to walk around.
Honey,
But
please, please.
yeah, I get that email and then I was like, I'm going to go to panels. So there's a lot of panels
Mhm.
Saturday with like 15 minutes. So I was sitting in the panels. I panic. I'm like sweating. And I try to call the hotel because I'm thinking like my stuff's on the curb. Or are they just like incinerate it or something?
Yeah.
Like if you just, anyway, I can't get
The
through to
staff's
them.
going through it down in the break room.
I have no reception. So then like I run to my car and I try to leave the parking garage. I'm on like the fourth level. For some reason now there is just a absolute traffic jam to get out of the parking garage. It's like 1:30 and I'm just waiting. And I keep trying to call the hotel and I can't get in touch with them. I can't I have no for some reason cell reception. So I'm just like sweating in my car, beeping. No, I'm not beeping. I
Mhm.
was yeah, I really wanted to. But I finally get back there. I race to the hotel. I pull up. I like run up. I'm like, oh my God, please tell me you guys didn't like put my stuff on the curb. And the lady's like, no. She goes, that was just an error. I'm sorry. She goes, I remember talking to you when you checked in. You said you were staying through Sunday. Your room is intact. And I'm like, oh, thank God. I couldn't get, but
Then
like, seriously, it was just a
then you
really
go
bad
back up to the room and,
situation
like, pass out for an hour,
because I
like,
kept
"Oh my
getting
god."
like disconnected. It kept saying like no cell reception. And I was like, son of a bitch. Like, I was trying to reply, it's like a no reply email. Yeah, I went back to my room and then I just like went to sleep and I missed the rest of the show. I woke up, it was like 8 o'clock at night, 7 or something. And then there was like an off thing at the Savannah Brewing Company. I went to that. And then after I
Mhm.
went and I hung out in the lobby and just talked to people and stuff. But I missed most of Saturday's show. I went back Sunday and had a good time. But Anyway, my whole point to that was leaving the parking garage during um like it's kind of like when you remember last year, like if you just after the show, if you tried to take the elevators up, there's a line to take the elevators up,
Oh
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the leaving the parking garage during like any mass exodus event, like the end of the show or anything
Mhm.
like that. Plan for that because it will take
Yeah.
longer to get in and out. If you're going to just
Now,
leave your car there and like go to the restaurant, eat dinner, you might as well because you'll be sitting in the car for a half an hour.
yeah. Hey, here's somebody I haven't seen in a
Oh
while.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, Smog,
And
what's
that
up?
was Dennis saying, "Yeah, he's the guy going around with the
Oh
scooter."
yeah,
I
that
love that.
card is
Yeah,
super cool.
yeah. Um, oh my God, Brian, you did the same thing at the Holiday Inn. I had like a panic attack. Like, I mean, like
Mm.
I like just took a nap after because I went up to my room and I was like, "Oh, my stuff is here. Thank God." All right, okay, I'm gonna lay down for like an hour, and then I woke up and it was like night. Yeah, it was like daylight was gone. I was like, "Whew." Yeah. Anyway, I've stayed at the Marriott every year since.
Mhm.
Is there a schedule somewhere for Joe Fest? They do put it on the website usually, and you could look it up. I don't know
Yeah,
if it's
the
up
Joe
yet, but
Fest
it usually has
USA.
like all the tables where everyone is. I will tell you just the Delta 17 booth is in the same spot it was last year. So if
Yeah.
you're looking for us, we got the same exact spot.
And
Um,
I'm hoping they do the panels again this year in that other room like they did last year, where it's
hmm.
not just out in the hallway.
Well, safe travels, Smog. Are
Yeah.
you going to Joe Fest? Once again, I should put it up there. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you're going to Joe Fest. And Jeff Morris, how you doing, buddy?
What up, Jeff?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's going. All right. Cool. So yeah, let's.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I know there's a ton of stuff going on at Joe Fest. I think the panels will be in the other room because they have now on the mezzanine. They will have vendors up there. Answer
Oh
that
yeah.
question. Yeah. But yeah, we've got a
Well,
lot of
that's
great
good because it
stuff.
was a lot.
Yeah,
The audio quality was like a lot better in that other room than it was
I think
just
so because you're
out in the
not
middle of the
getting the.
hallway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not because I think it's really like a hallway. It's like um, once again, this stream and all streams after are going to be brought to you by Delta 17. Delta 17, War in the Shadows, the Fresh Maker. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what to call it, but anyway, I just
Yeah.
interspersed them there.
Let's see
But
what
talking
this.
about Joe Fest
What up, Angus?
exclusives, Lord of Thane. I want to go over some of the 118 exclusives. I know there's 112 stuff, and maybe we could cover them next week because I usually go
Oh,
all
there we
scale
go.
mode.
Looks
Um,
like Stephen Kelly's going.
Stephen Kelly's
Joe Fest.
going awesome, yeah. So Reconnect, which I picked up their communication bunker last year, they are bringing a exclusive green version. Looks very Palatoy green too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and maybe Rich could confirm that, but it looks very Palatoy, kind of like it would go with like the Z Force like uh, colors. Very cool. He's got
Yeah.
a very limited run of those, but he'll have all of his play sets available. Beautiful 118 play sets, so go check
Mm-hmm.
him out. Um,
No shipping required
yeah, no
if
shipping
you get them at
required.
Joe Fest.
Let me go back to Joe Fest exclusives. I kind of sorry, my slides are a little out of order here, so
It's
we'll get
fine.
into that other stuff later. But yeah, once again, you could also not only get the Joe Fest exclusives for Delta 17, you can pick up all of the figures and save a bundle because if you purchase three or more, you get 10% off. So your entire purchase. So no shipping also. Marauder Gunrunners teaming up with, I believe this is Raging Spoon. Is that right? For this geared up.
Uh, Not sure if it's this one or the Toxo Viper that's Raging Spoon. It may
Oh,
be both.
I
I
may
don't
be
know for sure.
wrong, and I think I missed the Toxo Viper, but this one looks great. This is going to be a Marauders Gunrunner. Go to their booth; they have this geared up already. Looks great. Very. Ooh,
Oh, dog toys.
yeah.
Yeah, Nova's their dog, but yeah, yeah, that's fine. You know, hey, dogs like toys too.
What's that mean? 7-1. Oh.
Uh, yeah.
Yes, the Eagle Force. We're going to look at that one in a second. That
Yep.
is 118. Yeah. That's a cool figure. Saving for Joe Fest.
Yeah.
They're also doing a Toxa Viper. I'm sorry I missed it. Maybe I could look it up, but or Bob, do you happen to have a picture of it?
Let me see. Well, you keep going. I'll see if I can find
Okay.
them.
Yeah, if you could find it. I
Um,
apologize. I thought I got them, but I missed it somewhere. But anyway, this is a very cool trooper. These were do you remember Torgat, right? This is based or similar to. And those were Destro's Iron Grenadiers. They were like high altitude, like bomber. They would like drop from like orbit and come in and attack.
mhm.
They were kind of cool. One thing that's not an exclusive, but something I'm really excited about that I think, and I will just say this, and it's just wonderful that I think he's in the chat, right? Is Stephen Kelly, the International Heroes booth is probably one of the best additions to Joe Fest in recent years, and has been responsible for me not only getting some of my most, coveted things. Any Joe fan, if you know about Palatoy Action Force, they're hard to come by, uh, pretty rare, but they bring the International Heroes team brings the goods, man. This is probably the first stop, uh, because I got my SAS Panther, I got my AF3, I've got parts for my Robo Skull. I mean, this is just a great, yeah, Targat. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, anyway, keep going.
So
Yeah, I'm still trying to find a
yeah,
good.
bringing the Palatoy goodness, and they bring a lot of it every year. So definitely, I know there's multiple people involved with the team, and you guys join forces, but just a great way to get your hands on some otherwise really not accessible um, stuff that any Joe fan would love. Table
And
112.
a good way to get it, like in modern articulation,
Yeah, yeah. So
and like modern articulation that is a little more customizable than what some of those anniversary Joes were.
yeah. Is there a Walmart like the Target? No, I don't think so. But that would be a funny trooper. Yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, tons of great stuff.
Mhm.
I know there's a lot of people that probably already sent Steven like requests for things and he's bringing them. Um, but I like to just browse the table. Last year, he had a bunch of boxed samples. And for me, it was just really cool to just look at the back of those packages because I had never seen those before. So it was really nice to just take a look at those, and just look at the cross sells, the marketing, uh, the box art. It's like this alternate version of GI Joe that has just been around there. But yeah, and I usually pick something up. But yeah, really excited for that. Table 112, and yeah, once again, all of these wonderful Delta 17 pictures. By Emerald Knight Photos. Go check him out on Instagram. Emerald Knight Photos. John is a great guy. Um, LaCroix Toys is coming and teaming up with Seth, right? Seth Green, and they are doing their short fry. That's the figure right there, Strike Force Alpha figure, uh, based on his likeness. And they will. Oh no! Hey, thank you for bringing the goods. Very very much. Too bad it's not table 118. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I know, man. It's crazy. The
That was
first year they were there, they had like a Roboskull for like 0.3 seconds, I think. Yeah, make sure you beat Scuba Pete to the table. Uh, yeah.
well, unfortunately, come on, show me here. About the best image I can find for that.
A little tall for Seth Green. Dude,
Oh,
you're not kidding, man. Seeing him in
no.
person.
Well, no. What people don't understand is that
Yeah.
action figure is actually 1/1 scale. It's not
It's-
1/18 scale.
okay.
It's actual
No,
size.
he
Not
is
kidding.
a short guy though. Like Because he was walking around and someone pointed him out, and your eye line. I was like, where? I don't. And then he's like, he's right there, and I was like, oh yeah, there he is. I'm kidding, if he ever sees this. But anyway, Matt LaCroix always has some wonderful things. Here we go.
Yeah. So this is about
There
the
it is, the
best
Toxo
image I can
Viper. All
find.
right,
Yeah.
click on the
But well,
on
no,
the Tox. Oh,
when I go there, it
it
takes like
switches to something else.
like
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
oops, hang on. Okay. Yeah,
Sometimes
it's
when you
like
go up there
another
in
image.
the corner and you zoom in, you hit the plus. It'll.
Seeing the
Uh,
plus, but
no. Okay.
yeah,
But yeah, we could
sorry.
see them. Anyway,
Yeah.
Marauders always has some really nice geared up figures you could buy. You could also build a Marauder figure. That's always like I've never done one, and this year I might try it and pick out a bunch of parts and make myself like a custom figure. Um, yeah, very cool. LaCroix Toys, wonderful customs,
Hmm.
and so not only will he have the short fry, but he's bringing a slew of customs that he put together, and you can see
Oh,
everything there from Dard, the legendary Beastmaster, to you've got Jack Burton, you've got Mike Tyson, Ronald Reagan, Hot Rod, Rowdy Piper, Mr. T,
just
and the
yeah.
Macho Man. Yeah. Ooh,
Does he come with
yeah.
Slim Jims though? Does he come with like little 118 Slim Jims? That'd be awesome.
Yeah. He pinches cheeks. I don't think he would like that. Uh, Build the Marauders is great. Yeah, I think I want to
Yeah.
try it out because you
Well,
pick
and
all the
it's the
parts
same
and then,
price as like a geared up figure, so you
yeah,
get except you just get to choose the gear.
and they build
So,
it for you right there. So Dime Store Legends, Chicken Fried Toys, right?
yep.
Um, they're doing this one. I forget what he's called again. He's like the Colonel or something. Anyway,
Don't
this is their
remember.
Joe Fest
No.
exclusive. He's like an officer. Maybe someone could correct me. I should have got the name with it. I apologize. But yeah, for your chicken fried toys, you got a Joe Fest exclusive. Very cool.
Mhm.
Um,
This one I'm going to be trying to hit. Yeah.
Ranger. Yeah. Um, you've
Oh
got
yeah.
Riot Press is doing the American Ninja X action figure, Jungle Snake and Ivy. That is, I believe, their Joe Fest exclusive.
Which I was hoping
Um,
they're like
I
these
know.
guys would be
I was very excited
available
about
at
this,
Joe
but I
Fest.
think they're doing a pre-order later. I thought these were going to be
Mm,
at Joe Fest,
yeah.
but
I was
these look
hoping they
pretty
were, but
cool. Yeah,
at least
that's
maybe we'll
the
see some like prototypes or something or some like
American Ninja
factory
X and
proofs.
U.S. Assassin. Um, oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Jungle Snake looks familiar. Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
totally not like Tiger Force themed at all.
Yeah,
Totally not.
Jungle Snake, distinct, different character. Yes. So
Yeah.
yeah, they have little backpacks that stow their weapons. Very cool, and we're gonna see some
Hmm.
more of that in a little bit. Um, I love this picture. This was the tag team with Skeletron and Delta 17, just so you could see. And I
I
think,
love how you've got these little Delta 17 ads worked in like throughout
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
slideshow.
Once again, Delta 17, the fresh maker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
These will be good to see
yes.
at the
So
show.
this is going to be exciting because they're going to have product at their booth. This is going to be really cool. They have some other nice stuff as well, but you'll be able to pick up some figures. How cool is that? That you're going to be able to walk around from booth to booth and pick up actual O-ring figures at a GI Joe convention. Who
Yeah.
figured, right, that you'd be able to do this one day?
It's like
Uh,
2023 all over again.
yeah, and
Except this
here's
time
some
there's
nice,
actually figures there.
yeah, here's some nice shots that some I'm not giving them credit, but that's the figure I got, the road pig looking guy. I forget his name, but
Yeah.
I ordered him.
Now, yeah, I'm hoping they also have like last year they were going to have a O-ring Eagle Force figure exclusive at the show.
Hmm.
but something happened with the manufacturer or whatnot, and they couldn't get it
Okay.
finished in
I don't
time.
think
So
all.
maybe this year
Yeah.
they'll have them
I
there.
don't
We'll
think
see.
all like exclusives have been revealed yet. There may be some.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah. Luigi, 1227.
hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Oh, yes, I should be getting my Hidden Force figure
Mhm.
um soon.
Hopefully, mine
Um
will arrive
yeah,
before Joe Fest. If
but
not, then they're going to be sitting here for a little while.
yeah, something I didn't realize they posted this on their Facebook is just some of this with the stowing the weapons on the backpack.
Mhm.
These detail shots really kind of make me want them figures more. I don't know. I like when everything goes on the backpack like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
So you got a place for the side, a coupling. So I think a couple of them have like a coupling, so you can put the swords together and make like one big one.
Hmm.
Um,
I
but
like
yeah,
this guy. He's got little
hand
accessories he
storage.
can
Yeah,
swap out.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's this guy over here that you see with the
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
axe hand.
I'm pretty sure that's one of the ones I got was that
Okay.
guy. It's been so long, I've forgotten
Yeah,
for
I
sure
think I'm
which
gonna
ones I
wind up
got.
picking up quite a few more than I originally intended to. Because at first I was like,
Yeah.
ninjas, they're cool and everything, but I don't need all of them. But now I kind of feel like I do.
Yeah, like that Tiger Stripe one that you showed earlier. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't think he was one that I got, but now I kind of want him. So it's like,
Ooh, check that
oh,
out.
what's this?
Little
What could
teaser
this
for
be?
the hind. Oh geez, for the hind, but I'm flying through this stuff. Jeez.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Yeah, there we go. That
do you
guy.
need another engine? A ninja? Yes, you always need another engine. Ninja engine. That's why I like the Delta 17 Trooper. I can fit almost all his weapons in his backpack. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the wrong scale, but I'm running the ramen booth and getting them going. Yes, they look awesome. Um, American Ninja X looks cool. Hopefully, Hidden
Yep.
Force won't be too hard to find, like my car keys. Oh, jeez. I can't wait
Yeah.
for those to ship. Oh, yeah, Pete. Yeah, me too. But like I said, I think getting them in hand and like actually standing at the booth and picking them up.
Hey, Brick, it
Brick,
has
what's
been a while
happening?
since we've seen
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
What's up, Brick?
Welcome
Uh,
back.
yeah, it's been a while. Listen, Brick was like on one of my very first streams. I was like opening like Star Wars Power of the Force 2 stuff. So yeah, Brick's a buddy. Go back a long time.
Also, if you want to see, if you guys want to see like a kind of preview of some of those Legends of the Hidden Force figures, um, Chaplain's Assistant podcast or Joe Chap podcast. I, I'm sorry, I'll have to look up the name to be sure. But anyway, he did an unboxing of some of them, including the one with the bow there that was in the
Oh, is that
picture,
right?
and showed how the bow and arrow actually like work. So,
Very cool.
oh
Didn't
yeah,
want to not forget that our buddy at Level 7 Toys, he's doing JoeFest exclusive here. We've got the
Boy
Boy
Scout.
Scout. Yeah. Um, he'll have these. Very cool figure. Looks really great. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, he'll have limited quantities of these. Some of his um, other guys there. The other one is where is he? This one, right? He'll have this one too, the
Yes.
Commando.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that
O-ring,
looks
O-ring
pretty rad.
style
Yeah,
with the replicator or the
yeah,
alien popping out of him.
yeah. I like that. Very cool. Very cool. And
And he was just on with the podcast from the Pit Guys
he
yesterday.
was,
So if you
yeah.
want to get some more info, go and watch their stream.
And over, yeah, we got Rick. Oh, Zaymont Rogue. That's intentional. A lot of the
Yeah.
designs for the Legends of the Hidden Force are homages to some of those old Remco figures. Yeah. Um,
Almost like
I have
Legends of the
returned.
Hidden Homage.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Don't say hi when you're driving. That's fine. I want you
Well,
to
don't
stay
type
out of.
I at least. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, work gets nutty, but it's
Yeah,
summer and I have more time catching up. There's been so much great 118 stuff. Not my scale, but I love hearing about it. Likewise, likewise.
we are here to tell you
Yep.
about it.
And
Oh no, Jeff Morris.
oh no, no, no,
Oh,
no
whoops.
Joe Fest. Oof.
Well, you did
Yeah,
go to DFW though, so
yeah.
it's good. Mm.
And then so I know we talked about the Black Jet and the human bullet figures going live
Mhm.
on they got the pre-order up on Big Bad Toy Store. You could go check them out. Um speaking of Big Bad Toy Store, I'll segue into that later, but um also Yankee Doodle, I think he'll have this sold out right away. This like but he'll have
For 4
quantities.
minutes.
Yeah, he'll have quantities at Joe Fest. So I don't know if like
Probably
yeah,
limited.
yeah.
So
So you
if
might
you're
want to
wanting
hit
it,
them up if you didn't get these.
yeah,
And I think you may have very limited quality quantities of something else. I could be wrong. I don't want to, but get them quick if yeah,
yeah, 100%.
if you're
Oops,
gonna be there,
in the same
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Friday night, make that your first stop if you're
yeah.
wanting this figure.
Because he is bringing some kind of reserve figures that didn't make it to the website, but yeah, that is something that you definitely do not want to miss out on there. Um, so I wanted to show you this too. Is speaking of Big Bad Toy Store, great news for the Delta 17 team. Big Bad Toy Store is now
Mm.
taking pre-orders.
Oh, there
Um,
you go.
yeah, so if you're a Big Bad Toy Store kind of person and you do their flat rate shipping and all of that, and you want to stock up and you can't go to Joe Fest and Delta 17, figures are now all available for pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store, including the
Oh, the
last
health
year's
thing. Yeah,
exclusives. Yeah, and
nice.
yeah,
Do they
very
have
cool.
the weapon
So that's
pack on there too?
I believe it will be. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't see it there, but I could be just missing it because they have other stuff coming in. I just did the search function,
Hmm.
so it may not be showing everything because it's showing Metal Gear Solid stuff too, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Um, but anyway, that's great news for them as well because that's another distribution chain. They're being carried. A lot of other retailers are picking them up, so you
Hmm.
could always go to delta17.com and get them. But if, like I said, you have a big pile of loot at Big Bad Toy Store and that's your place to shop, you know, go ahead and order from there as well. Um, so
Oh.
speaking of, when did Delta Super 7 release the pre-order for the Viper Gunner? I think it was yesterday or the day before. It
Yeah,
might have been Friday.
Friday. Yeah, it
Uh,
was Friday.
and this,
All right, I
if you
got my days mixed up.
remember, was the Viper paratrooper that was going to come with the mothership. Is that right?
Hmm.
This
That
is
is my understanding.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is or it's very similar to the one that you were going to get with that. So yeah, it's a perfect segue right into this because yeah, they just dropped another wave. Um,
Hmm.
Delta Super 7 will be at Joe Fest as well, right?
Yes.
And I'm hoping
Uh,
they'll have some kind it'd be nice if they had some kind of exclusive or some kind of deal there. I don't know.
there's rumors that they will, but I don't have
Yeah.
anything confirmed, so I'm just going to leave it at rumors that they will.
Yeah, so now it's being called the Cobra Viper Gunner instead of like the paratrooper, I guess. Uh so yeah, happy that he's
Oh, whoops.
releasing. Yeah, you'll be able to pick him
Yeah,
up. He's a nice troop builder.
and just to let people know, this figure isn't up for pre-order on the Super 7 website. It's
No,
up
it's
for
for
order.
sale right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just go and order it, and then they put it in a box
Andrew,
and ship it to you.
what's up,
Hey, what's
brother?
up?
How you doing? Yo Joe boys. How's it
Yep.
going? Um yeah, same thing. Deep Six, which I told you this is
Yeah.
my favorite figure of the wave.
Oh yeah, I love it when they do these like adventure people style
Yeah,
GI Joe figures.
Deep Six. Here we go. He's gonna fit in perfectly with Gone
Hmm.
Fishing Bazooka. If you recall that figure, the Lady J figure I think is a good
Yeah.
addition here. And then you've got the Zartan, classic Zartan. I mean, I think he looks pretty good with the bow.
Hmm.
I like it. I like the silver. That's the comic version, right?
I
Um,
believe so.
and UV color changing skin.
Although if it
Oh, I
if
have
it's the
not
same
seen
as
any of those in stores. I know you could. They sold that on the website too, right? Nope. I checked two Targets and a Walmart, or two Walmarts, and nope, none of them had them.
I managed to get the only one I really wanted out of that way was the Lady J. I
Yeah.
managed to get her from like Walmart, and yes, swivel arms.
Yep. I I get nothing. Nothing at my Walmarts.
Mm.
You
You may have
just
had the
bought
Walmart
Gone Fishing
website.
Bazooka at DFW. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, he's great, man. If you
Well,
could
now
get
you
one of
need
those, like,
his fishing buddy.
yeah, you got to get one of those, like, summer Walmart summer toys. They have like the fishing boat and like the little race boats, and
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go.
yeah, Jeff.
Mhm.
I'll probably be picking up. Yeah, I'll probably pick up this wave.
Yeah, I went
Yeah,
ahead and got the whole way. Yeah,
yeah, I'll probably pick it up.
in my book, these are all winners.
Wow,
Although if the
Bjorn's seen
color,
those twice. I've never seen them one time. Last year was disappointing. They didn't really have a lot of product. Yeah, I would like
yeah,
if they had one. I would like if they did some kind of deal. Would be nice. You know what I mean? Fat Red Foo. See you.
take it easy, Pooh.
All right, thanks. Nope, my Walmart doesn't sell any of the. So then we got the Knights of Magic Light, also from Super Seven. Super Seven just coming out with
Or
stuff
visionaries.
wave after wave. Man, we got Visionaries. Um,
And I
listen,
love that what they've been doing instead of like putting up stuff for like pre-order and then you got to wait for it like 6 months or however long. They're just putting up stuff like ready to go.
yeah,
When they got it ready to go, it's up on their site. You order it. Like I said, it gets put in a box and
it
shipped to
ships
you.
out pretty quick too. Because I
Yeah,
didn't remember
usually.
the new Monsters wave, but I do recall seeing that you got those. Do you have them
Yeah,
handy? Or
I do have them handy. I've got
all right, cool.
there's the
Let's drop that
Bron
down. How's the how's
and
the
Mummy.
cloth good on that? That looks good.
It's
Let's
good.
make you
Whoops.
bigger. Well,
All
not
right.
you,
Oh,
not
hang on. Let me
me.
get.
What the heck? What the? Look at this guy. We don't want him. We want
Well,
you.
it is your show.
No.
Anyway,
Oh,
here we go. Here's all three.
oh, nice.
Now,
Let's
I
see.
have seen some people online complain that the Frankenstein should be a little taller, but I'm okay.
True. True. I
Height
mean,
doesn't matter.
that's a reasonable
Um,
gripe, but
yeah, I mean that's
yeah,
fair. But
yeah.
the cloth goods are really good. Like one thing I noticed that was interesting was the
Is that a little
bride has
Velcro
this little
or?
Velcro, yeah,
Oh,
Velcro here to
okay.
hold her gown on,
Yeah,
and then it just slips right off when you undo the Velcro,
and she just
and
has
she
like,
becomes Bride of the Mummy instead of
yeah,
Bride of
yeah. There you
Frankenstein.
go.
See, it's like, oh,
All right. Hey,
yeah.
hey, this is
Anyway,
a
anyway,
family
sorry,
show,
family
buddy.
show. Yeah, family show. That's as far as we're going with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, yeah, they came in, which is crazy because like the last order on Micronauts, my stuff got like shipped, did a like a kind of round the world, like around the country
Oh,
tour
really?
before coming to me. But this time
Yeah.
it was like I didn't even have to like pay extra for the speedy shipping. It just came
Ahoy,
quite
Devil's
quick.
Bargain
Hey,
Toys.
Ed, what's
Ed,
up?
how are you? We were just talking about you. I guess your ears were ringing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we have okay, so Visionaries wasn't a toy line I was really into as a kid. I may have seen or handled one absolutely, like, once or twice in my life, but I'll take them.
Hmm.
I'm like a sucker for any O-ring figure. And yeah, I'm gonna check these out.
Well, and especially this this Darkstorm
Yeah,
character, he's going to be perfect for my like team of like villain leaders that all are like are villain warlords that are like under working for Baron Karza.
nice.
Because
Okay.
yeah,
You know what? Speaking of, I really need to educate myself. I got the Emperor figure, and I didn't know
mhm.
he was a good guy until I read the package.
Well, sort
On the
of.
back of the package, it says he's a good guy. So I was like, wait, he looks evil. So I thought he was evil. Oh.
So if you look at the back of a hang on, I've got one handy here. Let me just
Yeah.
grab this real quick. So if you look at the back of a Micronauts package, this probably isn't
Yeah.
the best example, but anyway, it'll do.
But yeah, the
You
good guys are
see,
in
like
blue,
Baron
right?
Karza has this
Yeah.
red background,
Yeah.
and so does somebody else here.
Yeah. So why does it
There's
say
all
he's
these other
good?
good guys. Blue.
Yeah. So why
Now,
am
let's see.
why
Now,
am I
if
getting
I
red ones?
remember correctly, this is a time travel, so it's not the right
Yeah.
card. Oh, hey, wait a second.
Do you have the Emperor card?
Hey, I happen to have this Emperor
Oh,
card.
okay.
If yeah,
Yeah. So I've read that.
zoom in here.
Yeah. Let's get you big.
So if you zoom in here, I think I've got it in
Ruler
focus. It's
of the
hard to tell because it's
Micronauts.
like
Yeah.
it's a little
Despite his imposing appearance, Emperor rules over the heroic Micronauts in their battle against Baron Korza in his Aqua year.
mhm.
All
Keep
right.
going.
His true nature and goals for the microverse after defeating Korza, you got to go up a little bit,
Oh, sorry.
uh, are known
Manifest
only to
summon.
himself. Many speculate his aims are for good whether his aims are good or for evil. Okay. All right.
Yeah. And to answer Ed's question, Phobos is red too.
Okay.
I don't happen to have that one.
Gotcha. All
Mhm.
right. So that's a
Sorry.
little bit of a spoiler. But when I thought he was a bad guy, I thought he was like,
Yeah, it's
as
they put it in that
Emperor
kind of gray
Baron, I thought
area.
Baron Korza was like, under the Emperor, like
Yeah.
evil. But
Well, like I said, they kind of have put it in that kind of gray area.
yeah,
But in but with the red backing, because also like on the little file cards, it's like his is like red at the top,
yeah,
whereas the time traveler is blue at the top.
very confused by the whole thing. It's made me
Yeah.
want to like dig in like at JoeFest and look for uh like beater kind of like Marvel comics or something like so I could read up on it.
Yeah. And the thing is, like,
Yeah,
I don't
totally
really,
looks like a bad guy.
yeah, I don't really recall him being in the comics that much, the Emperor, because his toy came out kind of late
Yeah.
in the
So
run and wasn't
typically,
really.
go ahead, finish.
I was gonna say his toy came out late in the run and was mostly in just like in Europe.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think he was like
Yeah,
really much in the US. So anyway, they've left it kind of vague on the
yeah,
card, and that's where your own headcanon and imagination can
yeah.
kind of like fill in the
Gotcha.
blanks.
No, I know that this stuff's been out for years and years, but Scotty, don't you usually put the spoiler
Oh,
alert
oops.
at the
Oh,
beginning of the
sorry.
message? That's a spoiler at the bottom. I'm just kidding. I'm messing around. Because
And
if you look,
I agree with Brick here.
yeah,
I'm loving that Micronauts is back in the conversation and
yeah,
not literally on the pegs, but available for purchase,
yeah,
carded
that's
again,
cool.
you know?
Even if they're not
Yeah.
like, like one for one, like kind of remakes, I think they're cool. They fit in with your
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. No, I'm loving them,
Yeah.
and in my opinion, they fit, so do I have a GI Joe handy?
Yeah, their proportions.
Uh,
I have a Micronaut
yeah,
and a
but
Joe.
yeah.
I've
Oh,
got
okay,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
they got, like, the thicker
I got my
arms.
Beta Ray Bob and
Oh.
my Headhunter
Oh, there you
Stormtrooper.
go.
Yeah,
Let's
there you go.
bring
You
you
can
up
see
here.
they're pretty good, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Or
they look a lot better with other O-ring figures now than the vintage ones
yeah,
did, in my opinion. And what I've been wanting for like decades, swivel arm battle grip.
definitely. Yeah.
That's something the vintage didn't have and have needed for, 40, 50 years now.
Thank you, Encyclopedia
Oh, excellent.
Gojotronica.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Goj
I
Goj
didn't recall him being in the comic, but
Gojtanica.
yeah.
It's very good. Uh, he wasn't in the comic. Okay. Epic Badger in the
So
house. What's up, dude?
now let's say a lot of the other like little file cards that Super Seven's been doing for the Micronauts have definitely like dropped a lot of comic book names
Lord.
and
Okay.
places and hints and
Do you
stuff.
think
So
that they're going to expand and do some of the comic characters that never got toy representation?
I think if they can, they will.
Okay.
The problem is some of those characters, like the really popular ones, like Bug and Marionette and all those were created by Hasbro, or not Hasbro, by Marvel Comics. They
So
weren't
they
actually
might be
part
a
of the
different.
toy line IP, right? Like
Got you. Okay.
Hasbro has and has farmed out the Micronauts toy line license, but some of those
Ah,
characters are Marvel creation characters. And it looked, I mean, they did some comics a while back that had those characters and characters from the toy line IP on the same cover with other Marvel characters. So maybe a deal's been worked out, but I haven't seen any evidence
gotcha.
for sure
Gotcha.
that. But I'm sure if like Super 7 gets the thumbs up to make those
Mhm.
characters, they will, because that's just a money printing machine right there. Hey,
Yep.
thanks, Ed.
Yes, definitely. We can't wait to see you at Joe Fest. And
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
yeah, we'll be at your table at what is it, like 1 minute after the. Well, I might sneak in with the old vendor pass and try to
Yeah, I
bribe
might
you. But
find the secret entrance.
yeah,
Secret. Yeah.
but yeah,
Oh, and while you're there visiting Ed, just kind of shift over a little to the Big Bad Workshop area and
yeah.
pick up this guy.
So this is the Delta Red Bloodwatch Elite. Pretty rad. Look at them.
Oh yeah.
Those are three
Well, the
heads.
mhm, lots of extra hands,
Yeah,
different weapons than what the regular release came with. So that's cool.
very
And
cool.
definitely a different paint job. Yeah.
This guy is a show
I
exclusive. I don't know if it's going to go up on the site after. Let me just check the Big
yeah, I
Bad
haven't seen anything
website though, and just see
to
if.
let people know what we're talking about here. I haven't seen anything to say how limited this will be, but the last couple of exclusives they've had have
No,
been like
they've got.
limited.
Wait, they've got
Well,
him on here, but it's a different version.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. There was one that came out
Oh, okay,
with the regular line that's like a different color job. This is like a repaint and a
got you.
re weapon.
And I'll share this one real quick just so you can see the other one. Share screen. Do. There he is.
And
Okay,
yeah, and let Scotty
so
know, if we could, we would. And there is a previous stream with Will, me, and Gojitron talking Micronauts. So go check that out on Will's channel.
that's right. Yeah. And I would also like to do a deep dive. We always just like, because the Micronauts is such a huge kind of thing. But
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
do think we need to do a follow up where we go a little deeper dive into some of them because, for one, I need to understand them because I'm confused already. I got the Super 7 ones and I'm reading the back of the package and I'm going, wait, what's going on here? Uh,
Well, my advice, or at least what I did as a kid when I first got Micronauts toys before the comics came out, was I just made up my own lore because they didn't have
yeah,
any lore at the
sure.
time. Like Amigo originally released them, and this was back in the pre-internet dark ages. Where we all like lived in caves and stuff and whatnot. Um, so I didn't know anything about the whole like Japanese origin and all that. I was just like, here's some like cool spaceman
Yeah,
guys,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
with
yeah.
like silver
Yeah.
heads, and they've got
Uh-huh.
vehicles and the parts swap around and you can plug and
Oh,
play and
sure. They did, and
yeah.
I'll go into that all the time. You could see play features
Hmm.
and just kind of the whole format, the blueprint of like the play style and like the figures, the accessories, the play sets, the vehicles, like
Yeah.
how
Oh
everything
yeah.
kind of worked together. They really did lay that like groundwork that you see coming later with Star Wars, GI Joe, all of Masters of the Universe, all kind of followed that kind of type of
Hmm.
playbook. But dude,
Yeah.
that would be
So
awesome. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we would love that.
Yeah.
We would love that. And
Yeah.
that's right. Brick is also someone that streams on Sundays. He does his news, and I think it's at correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like 6 or 7. I'm sure it's later in the day. I catch it later in the day. But yeah, the
Sure.
teaser was a mention of Arcturus on the
Hmm.
reaction Biotron card back. I definitely
Yeah.
got excited about the possibility of Marvel characters in the line, but I suspect it's probably going to be no. Um,
Yeah. Well, like I said, if they can get that licensing worked out, then yay. And they
yeah,
did do those omnibus issues, which they'd never gotten a
6:45 Eastern.
that's it.
That's it. Okay,
Um,
but I know it's a Sunday show.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Anyway, the some of those characters are
mm,
now some of the other comics, because there's been at least two other Micronauts comic lines that have come out since the Marvel stuff. So maybe some of those characters can get
yeah,
more soon. But first, I want the classic Micronauts toy figures. Ferrell,
of
Space
course.
Glider, Galactic Defender, the aliens, like all six of the aliens, not just the first three. Yeah, anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah,
Mercer's
yeah.
a Cobra Commander clone. Hey, that's not too far off
Oh,
from the
that's
Fred
a yeah.
saga that happened
Yeah.
in the comics. But yeah, definitely. Very cool. Yeah, I famously had my own faction of GI Joe. And it was
Mhm.
led by Scrap Iron. I just thought I know he's like kind of goofy, but I love the figure for some reason. And yeah, he had his own like underground base in my backyard. I had this big, not that creative, I guess, but it was like the top of a fire hydrant, like in my backyard. It was
Oh,
a big iron like dome, and that was like the scrap iron base, and I dug around it and
oh,
made
cool.
like
Yeah.
trenches and stuff. It was really cool. But it was basically all the cool looking figures versus all the lame
Hmm.
looking figures. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, my team wasn't like that. It wasn't well thought out. It was like it was like Firefly, Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes,
Yeah.
Scrap Iron, like all like the cool figures versus all the like just kind of lamer figures, I guess. You know, Grunt was always the first one to take a hit and die. But
Poor
like
Grunt.
yeah,
Poor, poor,
I
poor
was
Grunt that
mean.
got
I was
released with
mean
like
to him.
such an
Yeah.
ugly face, and it
Oh
was like,
yeah, I think that would
yeah,
be great.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Um,
like I said.
I
Most of my purchases at Joe Fest are going to be 118. There may be the odd thing here or there, but and then furthermore, most of my purchases are going to be O-ring. I know they're not for everyone, because it's like niche within a niche within a niche, but
mhm.
I mean, I know there's at least 2 or 3 modern articulation figures I'll be picking up. A lot of the Devil's Bargain stuff. That Marauders, Build a Marauder probably this year. Gonna be making one.
and
Um,
and Marauders. I know that we've shown like two of their build a figure, or not build a figures, but geared up figures. But they usually have a pretty wide selection of geared up figures.
yeah,
That's for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. I think you'll be surprised if you go by the booth. But I just love the idea of like it's almost like going to a deli. You're like, yeah, give me that
Hmm.
that arm, those
Yeah,
legs, that thing, and they're making
yeah,
the
yeah.
sandwich for you right as you're waiting. Sometimes you got to
Well,
come back, uh,
yeah.
but but they'll
Well,
put it
they've got
together
the
for you.
make your own sandwich, and then they've
Yeah,
got the pre-built sandwiches.
yeah,
So they
yeah, yeah.
they've got something for everybody.
Yeah, put a little
Uh,
sprinkle a little bit of this on there, put a little
yeah.
bit of that, and it's great. I love that they do that. That is one of the nice things about like the modern construction. Very modular, very easy to put together. No
Mm,
tools needed. It's Build a Bear, but with no
yeah.
fluff.
But
Yeah,
build a warrior. Yeah.
Build a Warrior. Yeah, no fluff.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we have that, and then anyway, Super Seven killing it. I really,
Yeah.
I think Ed said earlier, really hoping they have some kind of, surprise at up their sleeve
Hmm.
for it. Um, one thing, it's a 118, or they were previously 118, very, very much so. But they've kind of Boss Fight Studios, I forgot, is going to be there.
Oh, that's right.
They've
Yeah.
got some new people, and they do 118 stuff. I don't
Mm,
have a lot of it, but every year. I don't know if they have an exclusive, um, but I know
I
that
haven't
they
heard
are
anything,
coming,
but
and that they've got some new people, some people that were formerly Hasbro. So you got Lenny, right, and Corey
mm,
Cantaloupe. So it'd be interesting to see what they have up their sleeves. I know
yeah,
they've kind of switched to some 112 stuff too, right? They've been doing more
yeah.
112 stuff.
Well,
So
yeah, I 112's the popular fad.
yeah,
It's okay. You know,
boss fight
it'll have its
figures.
time
Yeah.
in the sun, and
Listen, I'll tell you, like just for 112 stuff, my son came with me last year and he picked up some of those high end the Mythic Legions, right? And the
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mythic Legions, there's the other one too. I forget the name of the but
Oh,
anyway.
Cosmic Legions or
Cosmic, no, he picked up the Mythic Legions, and then there's another line that's very
Savage Crucible.
Savage Crucible figures. Yes, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. But
Oh, that's
yeah,
fine.
they
I
are
mean, don't get me wrong, they look
so
beautiful.
detailed. They are
Mhm.
beautiful. I mean, I was playing with his figures for hours, like just setting them up. So posable. The amount of accessories that they come with,
Yeah.
all the different like things, they are just amazing. And I could easily see myself getting sucked into that world if I didn't have any space limitations or a
Mhm.
massive 118 scale collection already. But
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
that's also my thing. It's like, hey, if you like the 112, awesome. If it
yeah,
scratches that itch for you, congratulations. I'm just too deep into 118, and
sure.
also,
Yeah, like I said, also,
you
there
know,
is something where
and
I hold those figures. I can appreciate them for everything that they are, but there's
yeah.
just
Well,
something that
that
does not tug at my heart when I hold one.
and
But
yeah,
every
and this
118 scale figure I
yeah,
hold in my hand just feels I love it. I just love them. I
yeah.
just love them, love
Well,
them,
and
love 'em.
especially these all these new O-rings that are coming out,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
if you were there, and if you were getting figures in like 1976, you were getting if you were getting like Micronauts, and then later like Buck Rogers and Black Hole.
yeah,
Yeah, you were getting it, and then in '82 with GI Joe, who I will admit, not the first line, but the one that really made the format popular, and those are just going to have that nostalgia connection
yeah.
to you a lot more than
Oh, they are
the
amazing.
112, or at least for me. But yeah, no, the 112 stuff looks great. uh,
Cyber 9, Jack Skyfighter. Yeah,
oh
that
yeah.
is fun stuff. I remember picking up the Cyber 9 stuff clearance when I worked at KB Toys and
Mhm.
bought them specifically because I was going to use them with my GI Joes or my Star Wars figures. Yeah, yeah. Some neat things there. Yeah. I don't see them too often at the toy shows either. So, once again, I'm always on the search for looking up and finding some cool toys that I've never found before. Always looking up for
Mhm.
some unique knockoffs, bootlegs,
Mhm.
anything
Yeah.
like that. That Remco stuff, just I love finding those guys. But I've picked up some really interesting 118 stuff that we'll probably have to revisit maybe after Joe Fest. Just throughout the years, like I got Lone Ranger figures. I've one year.
You mean
Uh,
those
y-
ones that the Gabriel, I think, toy,
yeah, the Gabriel
they
toy
had like the
ones. Yeah.
knee articulation, but not
Hmm.
elbows.
Yes, Zyber 9. There you go. He's got the big gorilla. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Uh, very cool stuff. But yeah, I mean, I picked up, the MASH stuff, which is like 118 scale, but just kind of like out there. It's a little kind of. They made Star Trek figures that I picked up. Um, there were some really, really, yeah, and it was a clearance pickup. Yes, yes. Um, yeah, there's some really nice toy lines that kind of complement your 118 scale stuff that maybe
Yeah.
didn't take off. And one toy line that wasn't quite 118, like the figures weren't. They were like more like 5 inch was the what was that Congo figures? But I used to use
Oh
the
yeah,
apes
yeah.
is like 118 scale, like monsters, because they were fine.
Mhm.
The figures were like 5 inch. So the actual the creatures like the evil kind of gorillas were like kind of short for what they should have been. But yeah, there was some cool stuff. Always picking up other stuff and loving it.
Oh yeah.
But
I mean, if it fits in your in your headcanon world,
yeah,
go with it.
and if there's something I missed out there, if you're watching, if there's a JoeFest exclusive I haven't talked about, definitely send it to me. Leave it in the comments. We'll talk about it next Saturday, next Sunday. We've got one Sunday to go, and then it's JoeFest, people. Really looking forward to it. I can't wait to go.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm
we'll be
excited.
there Thursday, so
Yep.
looking forward to hanging out with everyone and just having a great weekend again. Um,
And well, I don't mean to speak for you, Will, but I think you would agree with this. If you're there at Joe Fest and you see us, say hi.
yeah,
Make
yeah. If I
sure we
haven't
get a
met you
picture with
before,
you.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah.
gotta I gotta be much better this year about getting pictures because there's so
Yes.
many people
100%
I
same here.
wish I got a picture with last year that I did not. And yeah,
Yeah,
it's
well,
always a
like
great
I
time.
so rarely take selfies. Like last time I didn't really think about it that
Yeah,
often until somebody mentioned, "Hey, let's get it sometime." I was like, "Oh yeah, I should be doing that." Because
yeah.
I want to like remember, these folks and
Last
whatnot.
year I
And
probably took the least amount that of any
yeah,
previous year. Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be great.
yeah,
Um, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week.
yeah.
Um, OG Cobra Trooper, can't wait. Awesome cosplay last
And
year. Stanley did
yeah, oh
great.
yeah. And
Um,
later this
100%.
evening, be sure to tune back into YouTube for Into the Toy Box over on the Outer Multiverse channel. We're going to have the guys from Podcast from the Pit on
Oh,
talking
nice,
about their
nice.
channel and toys and Joe Fest. And yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's gonna be fun. Uh,
it'll be at 7 Eastern. So I don't think
hey,
there's
look
a,
at you,
hey,
Brandon
what's up,
Jim. How's it
Jim?
going, buddy? Wait, you're done? That's what the replay's for. But
Yep,
have a great week, everyone. Thank you
yep.
very
Take it
much,
easy, everybody.
and we'll see you next Sunday.
Thank you for tuning in.